So you've been there too. You've been at those leadership offsites or leadership retreats, strategic offsites, and you come away with like, could have done that over Zoom. We could have done that in half the time. Well, I'm not sure. Wait a minute, who made that decision? Who's going to own that? I've heard it. I think you've heard it too. So let's get into how do you make sure that they have the magic at the end. We feel clear and aligned by the end of any offsite. So here are 3 reasons why you would want to have a facilitator to make sure that the magic happens at that offsite. So the first one is that facilitators have special skills. They don't just stand up and run the meeting and just stick to the agenda. They have special skills in the psychology of people and how they work, how long can they sit and stay engaged in that work, how often do they need breaks, how to get energy ups, how about training from the back of the room or liberating structures, what have you. There's all these things that these facilitators are passionate about helping with. And if you already have all those skills, fantastic. Let's go to point number 2. So point number 2 is a facilitator is a neutral party in the context of their only goal and job is to make sure that that offsite has great outcomes, that you stay on track and you have decisions and changes and an environment that people can speak. We'll get into some of those things. That's on point number 3. But that neutral party, on top of that, as a leader, even if you have those skills, you will have to use some part of your capacity to actually facilitate, not be in the content and the context and decision making. We want all of that big, beautiful brain engaged in your role in these leadership offsites or retreats. Third is these facilitators should be fully aware of high EQ, how to build trust, read the room, have an idea of how much elephant in the room is happening right now or not, how far to push that conversation or not, how to build that trust, create the environment, invite people in. My other key part that a great facilitator does is that you are aware of everybody should have a voice, but then the principle of we're going to disagree and commit. How do we make sure we get to that point as a group around our decisions, around our action items, around anything else that we agree on, that we get aligned and clarity on? Disagree and commit. Everybody gets a voice, disagree and commit, and then we move forward with a plan on what we're going to do and when we're going to do it around these decisions, action items, and so forth. Follow me if you like EQ related topics.